Hello, Dr. Caps, and anyone else who is watching this presentation. This week's interactive advanced concept presentation will be the iodine clock reaction. Again, my name is Christopher Kinnear. This is a part of Chemistry 126, and today's date is March 27th, 2021. Just a little bit of background information before we begin the experiment itself. This will go over kind of the key terms and concepts that will be explored during the experiment. We'll start with the rate law. Rate law is defined as an equation relating the rate of reaction to the concentrations of reactants. The rate of reaction is defined as the change in concentration of reactants or products per unit of time. Initial rate is the instantaneous rate at the beginning of the reaction, and the citation listed below is where I got these definitions from. The materials needed for this lab are vitamin C tablets for a total of 2,000 milligrams, 5% iodine tincture or 2%, and as you can see the milliliters for each will vary. 0.4 grams of cornstarch, 150 milliliters of hydrogen peroxide, and distilled water. Hello everyone, my name is Chris Kinnear and I'm the voices behind the first couple slides that you've been listening to. Now is the fun part in the experiment. So we'll begin with, as you can see right here, is kind of our ingredients that we used. I kind of mixed everything. We have our two solutions. Solution A, which contains the iodine, about 60 mLs because I have 2% instead of 5%, and we have 2,000 milligrams of vitamin C as well. And then we have our vitamin B solution right here, which contains our cornstarch and our hydrogen peroxide. So again, I kind of already pre-made them, but we'll take an equal amount of both and we'll pour it into our cylinder here and we'll see what kind of reaction happens. So we'll start with solution A. I have about 250 mLs right here. And then we have solution B right here. Again, we'll do the 250 mLs. Now we'll give this a little bit of time and we hopefully will see a color change. And it can take a little while, so bear with me here, but there's a couple reactions going on right now that will be explained in the next couple slides. And we shall see hopefully the water change colors here. Again, it may take a little bit of time, so we'll be patient, and I'll probably speed up this video because you don't want to see me just sitting here waiting. So in the meantime, we'll just keep an eye out and see what happens. Alrighty, so there we go. As you can see, we got the color change, and it didn't take as long as I thought it was gonna. But again, we'll explain what happened, and as you can see, it's not clear water anymore. So we'll explain what happens in the next couple slides. So I hope you all enjoyed that experiment. I'm sorry to keep you waiting for the color change for a little bit, but it was worth it in my eyes, so I hope it was worth it in yours. Now we'll explain the why behind what happened. So again, in solution A, we have vitamin C and the I negative ions. In solution B, we have the cornstarch and the hydrogen peroxide. When the two solutions are mixed, there's two competing reactions that occur. The hydrogen peroxide wants to oxidize the I negative back to colored I2. The ascorbic acid wants to reduce I2 back to I negative. And vitamin C eventually will be consumed due to the excess of hydrogen peroxide. So I2 starts to accumulate. And the I2 then complexes with the I negative to form triiodine complex, which quickly complexes with the starch, and that results in the blue triiodine starch complex and the color change in the water. So if you're a visual person like I am, what I just explained in the previous slide, we have the reactions here in a little picture format that may make it a little easier for some to understand. And again, thank you for watching this presentation. I hope you not only had fun, but you also learned a lot as well.